Hi guys, my name is Simona and I'm here with you today to talk to you about the GMAT exam. So the GMAT exam stands for Graduate Admissions Test, and this exam is a computer adaptive test. This test is intended to assess certain analytical, logical, quantitative, reading and writing skills, all in written English. It is used in admission to certain graduate management programs such as an MBA or a Master's in Finance or Master's in Accounting program. The GMAT is an exam that is registered in about 112 different countries around the world, and it is still the #1 most commonly used exam in preparation for graduate programs. The GMAT does not measure business knowledge or skill, nor does it measure intelligence. It does, however, focus on reading, writing, and verbal problem-solving abilities, while also addressing data sufficiency, logic, and critical reasoning skills that test makers believe to be vital to real-world business and management success. So what does it mean that the GMAT is a computer adaptive test? This means that within the first 10 questions, there is an algorithm set up to identify the level of difficulty. So if you answer the first 10 questions that are medium difficulty right, the next question is harder. If you answer the question wrong, the next question is easier. So in this way, the first 10 questions are used for the initial estimate of your ability. So as you answer the rest of the questions on the exam, the algorithm self-corrects itself based on the number of questions that you've already answered. Your final score is determined on the number of questions that are difficult in which you answered correct and the number of questions that you left blank. The GMAT total score ranges from 200 to 800 points, and it is graded on your verbal and quantitative sections. Total testing time takes about 3 hours and 30 minutes. However, test takers should plan to be there for a total of 4 hours with breaks included. The GMAT exam has 4 separate sections. These 4 sections are analytical writing assessment, integrated reasoning, quantitative, and verbal section. The test starts with 2 essays that are 30 minutes each. The essays are scored from 0 to 6 points, 6 being the highest number of points and 0 being the lowest number of points attainable, and the score is completely separate from the multiple choice, quantitative, and verbal sections. So one type of essay question that you could see is analysis of an argument essay. And in this essay, you're going to have to identify some of the flaws and improvements that can exist in this argument. The other type of essay that we're going to see is analysis of an issue essay. And in this essay, we are going to have to either agree or disagree with the statement provided and explain why we do take that stand. Secondly, we are going to have to create our own thesis that then defends that issue and use specific examples from our own experience and our own history. The next section is the quantitative section, and in this section we have 75 minutes to answer 37 multiple choice math questions. Topics included are number properties, algebra, geometry, statistics, word problems, and more. The types of math problems that you're going to see split up into 2 separate sections. So approximately half of these math questions are problem-solving questions, and the other half of these questions are going to be data sufficiency questions. The third and final part of the exam is the verbal section, and in this section we have 75 minutes to answer 41 questions. This section tests us on our grammatical and logical reasoning skills. The 3 types of questions that you're going to see are sentence correction, reading comprehension, and critical reasoning. The quant and verbal section scores are combined to get your total overall score that range anywhere from 200 to 800 points. So after finishing your exam and after finishing the last question on your verbal section of the exam, your unofficial score will pop up on the computer screen, and in that moment you have 2 minutes to decide whether or not you want to keep or cancel this score. So that's a little bit of information regarding the GMAT exam. So thanks again for watching. See you soon.